Dangaronpa. Get coffee. Get coffee. Boom. Alright, let's see what we have here. Okay, let's get this party started. Alright.
Anyway,
Right now, we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Alright. Way to open the door. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
Open the door. Hey, Kyoko. Can we use that key of yours to open this door, right?
It's true. Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go. I'm a save. I'm a save just in case some bullshit happens. Okay. Oh, we already starting with the deadly. Okay. Oh man. Hey.
Hey,
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. So Kyoko, there was something I wanted to ask you. You said you were the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? Well, ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So...
Right.
Because we take pride in it.
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence.
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's a source of pride.
However,
I gave up some of that pride in order to enter Hope's Peak. I had to reveal myself to school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kaigiri detective would never do. It was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
what?
Reconnect. I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However,
There is something I want to say to him, though. No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face.
So,
I want to sever all ties with him. The last time I saw him, I was still very young, so I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented. He had a promising future.
however,
But he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However,
But there's one thing that I can never forgive.
so
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
however,
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. Damn, I wish I could do that. I guess I did in a way. In order to settle the past, in order to remove him from my life forever, I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, to just cut him out like that?
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey,
Is blood really enough to call someone family?
indeed. That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out of. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble.
Whew.
But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out... And I'm worried about you, too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
Yeah, of course.
So then...
Then let's just get a concrete answer.
In other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Yay! Isaiah, how you doing? I do have a Twitter. Yeah, I do. Give me a moment, I'll grab the link for it. Give me a second. Okay. Copy. Okay, I'm gonna post a link. Okay, here's my Twitter.
However,
if we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. And it's not like we can run away. You're welcome. How you been? How you doing? So, you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't.
Because
the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. Yay! Thank you! I'll make sure to follow you too. Okay, followed. Oh jeez. Ah, what'd I do? There you go. Okay. That is not what I want. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool.
Right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'd be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Alright, to the gym we go. I'ma save. Alrighty. Four, yes, please. Five. Wait, no, it's on the second floor. No, it's on the... I had a long day. Am I going the right. I'm not going. Oh, bear with me. Bear with me. I had to work today.
Well now.
Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much.
I don't believe it!
But Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here? You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do?
Shing!
If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule.
Making
So
me
now-
angry!
So now I gotta punish you again. And this time I won't leave anything to chance.
Right.
Do whatever you feel you have to.
However,
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
now,
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that it matters to you, right?
Huh?
I lose?
Hey!
You! Explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as a blackened and then executed, right? Hey! What are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that. The translations, the translation.
right,
And in response to that unexpected development,
indeed,
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
however,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to your aid even after you killed it. I feel like there could be a comma in there somewhere.
am I wrong?
Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blacken is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the Blacken is me and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't. What is this? A comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence.
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now. But with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth.
Pum pum!
And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type?
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed,
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased.
indeed,
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn all despair fair and square,
that's what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice. So, what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Maku's trial over again. Over again for a second time. I gotta do it again. What? Well, I knew that was gonna be bullshit. So we gonna see. We gonna see. Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say?
Barrett! What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So, time for bail jokes. Now, what you've suggested might be plausible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
in other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I prevailed to agree to your terms. Prevailed. This game? Just one more. Will hope win out? Or will my despair claim victory? You are really laying it on thick with the bail parts.
I can barely contain myself!
Let's have one final grisly showdown.
Barrett!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys!
So, for this final face-off, you have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. That's right. Every last mystery that's pouring around the school. If you can do that,
I can barely contain myself!
then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you.
it's true.
And that's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay, well, good. Then let's bill it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of the school,
You guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all of that, we'll face execution, right? I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? You know, here's a tip. Here's a tip for some grammar. You shouldn't use the same word in the same sentence, because it just doesn't sound right. How will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I mean, it works, but it doesn't really flow together. I don't know. I can't with this. Anyway.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that for sure. So what?
Hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement? You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that. It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But, okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
listen.
Are you telling the truth? Well, why did you go quiet all of a sudden?
Now I'm really angry!
I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would ya?
Whew.
He seems emotionally unstable. Hey! Leave me alone. Get out of here. Okay, I'm going. I'm just saying, you know, that was quite a mood swing you had there, so, you know, yeah, okay. You really gonna let me go? I don't even care anymore. You're gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair.
Hey,
Come on, Makoto, let's go. Woo wee, okay. So that happened. Kyoko, thank you for everything I have right now. It's because of you.
however,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us.
whew,
But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
so,
They had no choice but to accept.
because,
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard, like I said. So, when was it that the mastermind let the guard down?
So...
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that.
Listen.
And what do you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However...
And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it?
In other words...
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult.
So...
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost, us killing each other. They wanted to show the world?
It would seem...
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other? And all the rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
In other words...
So, the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world.
Correct.
To prove a point, most likely.
Hey.
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
That's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair. But that's ridiculous!
It's true.
You're right. It is ridiculous. Completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair? But is that really the only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing the weakness.
In other words...
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored the rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
At the very least.
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
Indeed.
That's precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of the regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So, instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all the proper rules, to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violated their own regulations. But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge?
however,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance. Because you believed in me. Another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet.
Whew.
But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You could have just said I couldn't. You don't need to talk. You seem totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd shown my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy.
However,
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone?
however,
Is that really possible?
anyway,
Right now, we have to go find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? Save after all that talking. It's the dorms, right? So...
Hey,
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Nope. You gonna make me look through all? You gonna make me knock on all these doors? You're gonna make me knock on all these doors, aren't you? He's dead. You're dead. You're alive.
hey,
You're dead. You're dead. No, you're alive. You're alive.
hey.
Okay, well, I mean... the dining hall, the dining hall, the dining hall. That's where they are, the dining hall. What the hell? What the? Excuse me, this is not Doki Doki Literature Club. What is going on? It's like we switched games over here or something. We got like Doki Doki Literature Club mixed with Dangaronpa. What's going on? I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit.
However,
I wonder what that was all about.
Is that Makoto?
A break. I need a drink.
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. That's the nicest thing you have ever said to me this whole damn game. Okay, anyway. I'm cool, I'm fine. Let's continue.
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
I swear to God, Yashahiro, no, I'm not a ghost.
What?
What the heck?
It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Oh, shit. Oh, man, that's funny. Ugh, you stink. Are you rotten?
I'm telling you!
Rotten. Physically, mentally, every way you can be rotten. Sorry? I was rolling around in garbage for a while. The smell is so smelly. Why are you blushing? What about that is making you? I don't. Go see a therapist, please. Oh my God! No. Oh my. Who's then you? Go. Oh, why are you getting off on this? You win. You win what? When's the last time you took a shower? What? My neck. Anyway, so, what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again. No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked.
Yo!
I didn't go to the spirit world.
You know?
Miss... What? No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit. I'm not a ghost. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Right? That's what I'm thinking, man. Who the heck is Miss Cool? I'm fucking on shit. It was alter ego. He saved my life.
That's right.
I guess you could say that. I don't know.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial.
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
How about that?
Seriously? You make me want to hit you with a blunt object. I didn't do it.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you.
Huh?
I see.
Huh?
Is that such a hard concept to believe?
That's right.
It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do. And did what he had to. Typo. Hey, I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy. There's a typo. I knew there was translation errors. Typo. It's supposed to be do, not to. I need to calm down.
However,
but his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted a trap. Did you? You spotted a trap. Did you, Makoto?
however,
but executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have to try one more time.
Huh?
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
Don't be mean!
Of course you are. Cause you got the brain the size of a grain of sand.
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Huh? But
if we've been looking around all this time, and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh no!
I hate you!
Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with the things. I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master.
anyway,
At this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
but
But figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Mukuro and all the school mysteries. Maybe. But this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that.
I
can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his.
I see.
Huh?
So, in other words... In other words...
There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Added Mukuro, and you got 16. Junko, Junko, Junko. Junko, Junko, Junko. So, the mastermind would have been one of them?
That's right.
What?
No way!
Wait, you can't say that for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret. Ow.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right, right?
In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Oh, snip, snap, paddywhack. I don't know.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Ooh, wow.
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
What's the catch? How very... That's a word I've never seen before. Of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine. In the name of my family. Goodbye.
Hey.
Indeed.
You know?
Just a second.
How about that?
Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves?
But
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know?
I mean,
But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. That's really nice of you to say.
but
I know I'm mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own.
Indeed.
And with that, I'm going to end tonight's stream because my throat is starting to kill me and get sore. So I have to end the stream. So thank you for watching. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter for stream updates. What am I doing? Hopefully there'll be a stream on Wednesday night. There should be. There won't be a stream on Friday. So hopefully I'll see you on Wednesday. If not, I'll see you on Monday. So have a good night. Bye. Anything.